The midnight journey begins. A cold wind howled through the empty train station as Arman checked his watch. 11:55 p.m. The last train to his hometown was arriving in 5 minutes. The station was oddly quiet, with only a few passengers standing under the dim, flickering lights. Something felt off, but he shook away the feeling. As the train screeched to a halt, its rusted doors creaked open. Inside, the train was nearly empty, except for a few shadowy figures sitting silently. The air inside smelled of damp wood and something else. Something rotten. He hesitated, but with no other way home, he stepped in. The doors shut behind him with a loud bang. The silent passengers, Arman, took a seat near the middle of the carriage. The train started moving, but the silence was unsettling. No murmurs, no phone screens glowing, not even the sound of breathing. He glanced at the passengers. Their heads were tilted downward, their faces hidden in shadows. He tried to make conversation with an old man sitting across him. "Babaji, ye train hamesha itni khali hoti hai?" he asked nervously. The old man didn't respond. Instead, he slowly lifted his head, revealing hollow black eyes and a wide, unnatural grin. Arman's breath hitched. He turned his head quickly, only to realize every passenger in the train was staring at him now. The announcement from hell. A static noise filled the carriage as the speakers crackled to life. "Dear passengers, welcome aboard. This train is now departing to hell." The lights flickered violently. The walls of the train seemed to stretch, and the windows no longer showed the outside world, only a dark, endless void. Arman's heart pounded. He rushed toward the door, but it was locked. The emergency exit was jammed. Behind him, a woman in a blood-stained white dress stood up. Her head tilted unnaturally as she whispered, "No one ever leaves this train." The chase. Suddenly, the passengers started moving toward him. Slow, jerky, unnatural movements. Their skin looked decayed, their fingers stretching into long, bony claws. Arman ran to the next compartment. But the horror didn't end. Each carriage was worse than the last. A headless conductor collecting tickets, a crying child with empty eye sockets, and a row of skeletons dressed in rotting uniforms. Desperate, he pulled out his phone. No signal, no time. The passengers were getting closer, whispering his name in raspy voices. Then he saw it. A glowing red door at the end of the train. The final choice. Arman sprinted towards the door. Behind him, the passengers were now crawling on the ceiling, their distorted faces grinning. With one last push, he threw himself through the red door and woke up. He was back at the train station. The clock read 11:55 p.m. The train was arriving in 5 minutes. But something was different. The people around him, they weren't moving. They weren't breathing. And in the train window, he saw his own reflection, black hollow eyes and a wide, unnatural grin.